Stop for a second. This morning, when your alarm went off, did you hit snooze, or maybe you grabbed your phone, scrolled Instagram, watched a few shorts, and suddenly 45 minutes were just gone, nothing done. But you didn't feel rested either. You felt empty, drained, like you wanted to do something, but your body just wouldn't move. Here's the thing. That's not laziness. That is not a willpower problem. That is dopamine. And today we're going to break it down clearly, scientifically, and honestly. Now, you've probably heard that dopamine is the feel-good chemical. Eat something good, win a game, get a compliment. Dopamine fires. Simple, right? Wrong. Neuroscientist Kent Berridge ran an experiment. He completely blocked dopamine production in mice, totally shut it down, and here's what happened. The mice could still enjoy food when it touched their mouths, but they stopped looking for it. No drive, no effort. They just sat there and starved with food right in front of them. That changes everything, because dopamine is not about pleasure. Dopamine is about pursuit. It's not the reward you feel after you win. It's what pulls you toward the goal before you even start. Dopamine is wanting, craving, the hunger to go get it. It's the fire that burns when you're chasing something, not when you've already caught it. By the end of this video, motivation is going to mean something completely different to you. Right now, it probably feels like a mood, something that shows up sometimes and disappears when you need it most. But motivation is not a feeling, it's a skill, trainable, repeatable, grounded in real neuroscience. And I'm going to show you exactly how to build it, okay? Here's where it gets real. Every single day, your brain is being hit with dopamine constantly from every direction. Notification, new reel, food delivery, one-click purchase, all of it. Yeah, low effort, high stimulation, maximum dopamine, minimum work. And when your brain learns that pattern day after day after day, it rewires. Dopamine receptors start to downregulate. Think about it like this. If you blast loud music every single day, normal volume eventually sounds silent, flat, boring. Same thing happens here. Your real life starts to feel dull. Yeah, studying feels pointless. The gym feels like a chore. Even a good conversation feels like too much. This is called anhedonia, and it's more common than you think. And the worst part, you don't choose it. It just happens quietly, without warning. This is why people say, I just don't feel like doing anything. I can't focus no matter how hard I try. I go to the gym, but I feel nothing. That is not weakness. That is a hijacked reward system, and it is a neurological consequence, not a character flaw. Now, here's the concept that ties all of this together. Tonic dopamines, I think of it as your baseline, the steady hum running in the background. When it's healthy, you feel motivated, alert, like life has direction. When it's low, everything feels flat, empty, hard to start. Phasic dopamine, that's the spike, the rush, something exciting, unexpected, rewarding. But here's what nobody tells you. Every spike has a crash, a trough, where dopamine dips below your baseline temporarily. So if you're constantly chasing spikes through your phone, junk food, notifications, your brain is spending more and more time in those troughs. And in those troughs, motivation, zero. Focus, zero. Drive, zero. And the deeper the crash, the bigger the next hit needs to be. More scrolling, more sugar, more stimulation. That cycle, that is dopamine dysregulation. And it's at the root of procrastination, low energy, and in serious cases, addiction. Now, here's something that genuinely surprised me. Research shows things earned through effort feel more rewarding than things that come easy. In one study, animals chose the harder lever to get food, even when an easy one was right there, because their brains release dopamine proportional to effort. This is the effort paradox. The harder the task, the more satisfying it becomes. Once your brain is trained to respond that way, it's why people climb Everest, run 100 miles, spend years writing one book. That's not suffering for no reason. That's dopamine architecture working exactly as designed. Alex Honnold, the guy who free soloed El Capitan, no rope, 3,000 feet of vertical rock. When researchers scanned his brain, the situations that would send most people into a panic spiral barely registered for him. That wasn't numbness, that was efficiency. Years of training had built him a dopamine system that ran on steady, sustained drive, not spikes, not fear, just forward. And your brain can get there too. So what do you actually do? This is the positive compulsion loop. 5 steps. Let's go. Step 1, pick one micro hard task. One word, micro. The biggest mistake people make when the motivation hits, they go huge. Yeah, and they're starting today in 2 hours of studying, daily gym, perfect diet. And then 1 week later, it's all gone. Why? Now, a big goal, big anticipation spike, reality doesn't match. Crash. A micro task is designed for one thing, guaranteed success. 10 minutes of writing, 5 minutes of meditation, 1 page, 1 set. When you finish even something small, your brain logs it. I chose hard, I finished it. That's a data point, and repeated data points and change the wiring. So right now, pick one micro task, just one. Step 2, habit stack. Take your micro task and attach it directly after something you already do every day. After coffee, 10 minutes of writing. After lunch and 15 minutes of studying, alarm goes off. 5 minutes of meditation right then. After a few consistent days, the smell of coffee itself becomes a dopamine cue. Your brain starts predicting the coffee's here, which means it's time to write, and fires dopamine before you even start. That's when motivation stops feeling like a push and starts feeling like a pull. Step 3, reward. Right after your task. Now give yourself something real. A favorite song, a good cup of tea, a short walk. But here is the rule. No high spike rewards. No social media. No YouTube. No junk food. Because if you grind for 10 minutes and then scroll for 30, your brain doesn't learn hard work felt good. It learns hard work was just the price of getting to Instagram. Next time, it'll skip the work entirely. The reward has to feel connected to the effort. Modest, clean, proportional. Step 4, repeat for 5 days straight. Neuroplasticity is slow. One session doesn't build a pathway, repetition does. After 5 consistent days, your brain starts to anticipate the hard task, not just tolerate it, actually look forward to it. First 5 days, 0 exceptions. Don't miss a single one. Consistency beats perfection every single time. Step 5, say the words. When you start your task, say this out loud or in your head. I choose this. Simple. Maybe feels a little weird, but the science is real. When you verbalize ownership, your prefrontal cortex activates, the part of your brain that controls decisions and impulse control. I have to do this, and I choose to do this feels similar, but neurologically, they are completely different states. Those 3 words are not just a mindset trick. They are a neurological trigger, and they work. A few things that make all of this work better: sleep. One bad night measurably drops your tonic dopamine. Scrolling until 2 a.m., waking up at 6, your dopamine system is already depleted before your day even starts. 7 to 9 hours, non-negotiable. Morning sunlight, 10 to 30 minutes outside, no sunglasses, triggers a cortisol pulse that supports dopamine production all day long. Exercise, cardio simultaneously boosts dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. And the discomfort you push through during a run, that is the rewiring. Every time it hurts and you keep going and your brain learns, I can do hard things. Cold showers, 1 to 3 minutes. Research shows dopamine can rise up to 250% after cold exposure, and unlike a social media spike, it doesn't crash. It releases slowly and lasts for hours. The real power isn't in the spike. It's involuntarily choosing discomfort every single day. That ability transfers everywhere, to your work, to the gym, to every hard decision you face. Let's land this. Dopamine is not about pleasure, it's about pursuit, wanting, craving, the drive to go after something, the world around you, the apps, the algorithms, the instant everything, and it is working against that system. Your brain was built for a world where novelty was rare. Now it's available every 10 seconds. Your baseline never recovers, but now you have something. The positive compulsion loop, microtask, habit stack, clean reward, 5 days. I choose this, and I want to be straight with you. This is not a shortcut. Real change is slow, and that slowness is exactly the point. The first 5 days will take force. You'll feel resistance. That's normal. That's the old wiring pushing back. Around day 10, something shifts. Skip a day and you'll actually miss it. That's the sign. The wiring is changing. Around day 30, I guess it's deeper than that. It's identity. You stop being someone who waits for motivation. You become someone who builds it on purpose every day. So here's what I need you to do right now before you close this. Pick your micro task. And when you start, say the words, I choose this. Do it tomorrow and the day after. And one day you'll look back and realize almost without noticing you became the person you always wanted to be. Your brain is not against you. It's an extraordinary machine. It follows the signals you give it. Until now, the apps, the culture, the easy button at every turn have been sending it the wrong ones. Now it's your turn. Give it the right signals, give it consistent ones, and watch that same brain that's been holding you back become your greatest asset. Now go, do the work.